On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. The M's will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Hyunjin Ryu starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in, number 36, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Ryu has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. D-Roll, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So digging in now, Orlando Workman hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Aaron Thompson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Thompson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. comes set, the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Thompson stands at second with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners are on top 2-0. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing, this guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1 home. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Hernandez playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Driven nicely into the gap. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Striding in for Houston, number 44. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And that's in there, base hit, and he is in there.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa, and their runners at the corners now. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
The Mariners had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is the left fielder. 1 away.
time for a look at the Houston Astros on D.
The center fielder,
and guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Correa is there. And that's the second out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Murphy is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Aledmus Diaz is on deck. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all
Batting
about
eighth,
mixing pitches
the
and
center
location,
fielder,
but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bradley averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Execute your pitch down the way below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
In now, number 11. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 36. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Orlando Workman.
Digging in, Orlando Workman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up to the plate, Thompson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 2-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Huddy.
For the Astros, the second
back
baseman,
to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy
Altuve.
second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, number 44. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Hernandez looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Now a curveball misses inside.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Murphy corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Ready with another 2-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s. 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So striding in, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Seattle. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here it comes on 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. Line toward right center. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready once again, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, number 36. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with two men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He loses him on ball four.
Three of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Orlando Workman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Seattle. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
For the Astros.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hitter.
So coming to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3. And that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Bradley carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 11.
Now at the plate, number 11. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
from the stretch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. That's ball 2 as it's in the dirt.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Chopped up the line to first. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mariners lead it 3-0. Chris Davinsky takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Aaron Thompson.
Leading off with the Mariners, the third baseman, Aaron Thompson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick is after it, and no one will track it down. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and
right
that's just what they did right there.
Mitch
Big strikeout,
Haniger.
keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Mitch Haniger, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Tommy Pham will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up now, number 44. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner, Felix Hernandez. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Number 45 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Bregman, the runner at third. Correa stands at second. No outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Now
best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing, and he pops him up. Number 36, shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
In now, number 11, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Now a throw over. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Joe Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Domingo Santana.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Smith, an Ohio native. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this. You show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The 1-1 home. Misses for the 2nd ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Good battle. Count remains full. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. The 0-1 delivery. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Correa. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 65.
So stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The next 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. And that misses ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Liner in there for the base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Number 44.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball well outside. High in the air out to center field. Santana has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, number 36. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box now, Orlando Workman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Aaron.
In now, Aaron Thompson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down on strikes last time up. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's now 4-3 Seattle. Sam Tuivailala is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 26, Sam Tuivailala.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Shortstop.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. The M's leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, number 11, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Seattle leads this one 4-3. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Will Harris.
Next for Seattle, Tommy Pham. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Career numbers against Will Harris. Comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count and the pitch. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 36 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready for another chance. Number 44. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11", enters the day in third place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there, and I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Seattle came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 65 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. David Robertson records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.